Wow, you guys. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Woo! The energy of this reading this morning. I'm getting a channel message. Woo! I'm already getting a channel message. Oh yeah, literally splitting the deck to the star, which is such a beautiful confirmation. But let's dive into the message. My name is Brittany. If you are new here, this energy. This energy is making me really excited. Okay. What's coming through right away is you are meant to be seen. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be heard. You are meant to share your unique gifts. Yes, you are talented. Yes, you are in whatever capacity. Okay. This could mean anything, whether you are a singer, an actor, whether it is just using your voice. Maybe people need to hear your voice. Maybe it's writing, maybe it's poetry, maybe your books are meant to be read, or your name is meant to be out there, is the energy. But let me explain this a little bit here, because this is not me trying to feed your ego. Okay, and this is important. This is not me trying to feed your ego. Let me explain that a little bit. Fame, fame is changing. Like, I want to say, like, I don't know if the definition of fame is the right word, but you know how, like, in the world we live in now, there's some people that are like stupid famous, right? There's some people that are stupid famous. There are people who are stupid rich, and it's like so out of balance. And then there's people who are billionaires, and then there's people who don't even have enough money to access like clean water every day. It's like so imbalanced. The world is coming back into balance through this death and rebirth that we see happening upon earth at this time. That's why all the crazy shit is going on in earth, is things need to come back into balance, and it's going to take a minute. Like, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take years. It's not going to happen overnight. Fame is one of those things that's coming back into balance. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be seen. If you are having that feeling of like, I feel like I'm meant to be seen, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. You are absolutely right. But we need to redefine what fame means to us. And let me explain that a little bit. Because we might think like, oh, I'm meant to be seen. I'm going to be like super, 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 super famous and the whole world's going to know me. It's like, maybe that's true. But it's also this energy of like, I mean, look at TikTok, look at Instagram. There's so many people now gaining a lot of followers, and it's more and more people gaining a lot of followers. A lot more eyes are on a lot more people. And that's a beautiful thing. There's room at the table for everyone who feels this call. Because not necessarily everyone is going to feel this call, right? Like, we're all here for different reasons. But if you feel like you're meant to be seen, yes, and know that there's a successful life for you in that realm. Yes, you can have a huge chunk of not that it's about the followers or anything like that, because like, it's not necessarily about that. But my point with this message is like, you are meant to be seen. Your gifts and are meant to be shared with your communities. Like, yes, you are going to be known. Oh, I have full body chills. You're going to be known in some sort of capacity, in some sort of large capacity, is what I want to say. And it's like, it doesn't need to be a competition, because there's room at the table for everyone who has that feeling. Why? Because we are all so unique. We are all so unique. We all have different gifts and abilities to share. So when you lean into your unique gifts and abilities, that is the key. That is the key to that fame or whatever. And again, it's not like you're doing it for the fame or anything like that. Like, I want to make that clear, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like a skewed, a lot of people want fame. Like, I used to want to be famous when I was really younger. And the reason, through healing, I came to this realization, is because when I was young, like, I love my parents and they did the best that they could with the tools that they were given. And I want to make that very clear. Okay. They did the best they could with the tools they were given. But my dad, in order to like really receive love from my dad, I needed to be like the best at anything that I did. Like, I needed to be the best at anything I did. So I just thought, I always had these high goals. I was like, I'm going to be an Olympic gymnast, or I'm going to be a, like, for me, it's like I wanted to be the best, because for me, that's how I receive love from my dad, and my dad loves me and his kids more than anything. I want to make that very clear. He just struggled to show that. And I love him so much, and he's actually getting better, and I love to see it. Anyways, we're healing as a family, and I love it. But anyways, going back to my point, often people seek fame for the wrong reasons, and it often stems from like a wounded part. The same reason why people seek money for the wrong reasons, it stems from a wounded part. I mean, hey, we need money to live. This is not me saying you're wanting money for the wrong reasons, but you get what I'm saying. You see people with so much money that it's like this greedy. It's like, why don't you give to people who are less fortunate? Anyways, okay, I'm going off on a tangent, but I think you get what I'm saying. Like, you are meant to be seen. You are meant to be seen. And no, you are not crazy for thinking that. Yes, you absolutely have the ability to like create a community and to be celebrated for your unique gifts and your abilities. And it doesn't have to be a competition. That's something else that we need to like change the narrative on as well. Like we feel like it's like, oh, there's only room for one person at the top. It's like, no, no, when you lean into your unique gifts, there's nobody else that can take your seat because there's nobody else like you. Woo! And I split the deck to the star. Like you're meant to shine. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be a star. You're meant to shine. And like fame, I'm telling you, like people that are stupid famous, I mean, I don't know anybody that's stupid famous, so maybe I'm wrong, but guarantee they don't like to be, they don't like it. I guarantee they don't like it. And I have full chills as I'm feeling into that. If there's any stupid famous people watching this, and when I say stupid famous, I mean like you know who comes to mind is like Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, like you know what I'm saying, like people that are stupid famous. Not that they're not grateful for what they have, but it's like when you reach that level of fame, you can't live a normal life anymore. Like you literally can't even go to the grocery store. You know, that's probably very overwhelming. That probably, I mean, you see so many young stars, they fall off the deep end, and it's not their fault. It's because there's so much of this negative, like there's so much negative energy that comes with stupid amount of fame. um so I just kind of felt called to like give that little like disclaimer, I guess, with this message. But the message coming through is you are meant to be seen. Like, woo, you're meant to be seen. You are meant to be famous in a way. Like you are meant to be seen. And the energy is so exciting. And know that you can create a life surrounding whatever this is that you do, whether it be podcasting, like I said, or singing, or, and it could literally be anything. Maybe it's just like your books, maybe your name, like you know, like you're a famous author, or maybe it's sports or whatever it is, but it's leaning into your unique gifts and abilities. And if you don't know what that is yet, that's okay. That's okay. Take the time to discover what that is, because it's going to lead you somewhere that um it's going to lead you to the most beautiful, in the most beautiful direction. It's like you're not even going to see it coming. um Look at these cards. Woo! We have like follow your heart, follow your heart, follow your fulfillment, follow your passion, follow your passion. The Queen of Wands is a magnet. She's a magnet. Why is she a magnet? Because she's pursuing her passions. She's pursuing her passions. She's focused on her. And as a result of that, she becomes a magnet. She attracts to her. So it's like by pursuing your passions, by pursuing your gifts and just authentically being you, you're going to become you're going to become a magnet to like opportunities. People are going to be drawn to you. And you do it in this day and age, though, it does require courage and strength to lean into your gifts, because you know, to be authentic is an act of rebellion. To be authentic is like an act of rebellion, because we feel like we need to like fit into these molds, these boxes. We feel like, you know, we want to be accepted, and there's so much judgment in the world that sometimes it can be scary to like lean into your gifts. Trust me, I know. Like I really started like sharing my stuff. Like for me, like it was TikTok. That's kind of like where things kind of really got started for me, and then it Instagram, and now kind of YouTube. But like I got so much judgment, especially from like friends and family, especially from friends and family. And it was really hard at first. But through healing, I learned to not care anymore. I learned to not care anymore. And I just leaned into my weirdness. And some people love it, some people hate it, and that's okay. That's okay, because no, I'm not meant for everybody. I'm not meant for everybody, and you're not meant for everybody either. But know that you will find your people, and by leaning into your gifts and unique gifts and abilities, you are going to attract a large group of people. You're going to attract a large group of people to you. No, it's not going to be for everybody, but who cares? Who cares? Focus on the love that you're spreading. Focus on the community that you're attracting in. Focus on that. Does that make sense? Literally, you're meant to build an empire in this lifetime. If this message is for you, you're meant to build an empire. Okay. But it's also like, I want to say, like, taking the pressure off, like, the need to be successful, because just by like being authentic and following your gifts and abilities, you will be naturally. You don't need to try, but it'll unfold slow and steady. And it's getting out of this, like with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Swords and the Magician coming out. Like a lot of people, for whatever reason, have this like negative self-talk, like, oh, you're not good enough, you're not meant to be seen, you're not going to make it. I just want to like get rid of that card. That went farther than I meant for it to go. Like throw those thoughts out the freaking window. Like, no, no, it's not rooted. That's not rooted in truth. That's your ego that's afraid to be seen for whatever reason. So if you're afraid to be seen, sit with that. Where does that stem from? You know, for some people, like you might resonate with the witch wound. Other people, maybe you've been bullied, maybe you've been judged in the past, but know that with the magician, you have the power to create the life that you truly do desire. Woo! It's like it's in the palm of your hands. Um, okay, literally the star coming out again. But let's see what else wants to come out if there's any other messages for this. I feel like that's basically the message. You're meant to be seen. King of Wands, six of um, six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I feel like with this energy here, there's a lot of people that's like worried about money. You know, it's like, oh well, Brittany, I can't like pursue my passions because I'm so busy with my job because I need to make money. And I hear you, because it's hard in this day and age, because we've given so much power to money. We've given so much power to money. I want to validate that. But how can you slowly, and this is slow and steady, right? You don't need to quit your job tomorrow. Like, do what you need to do to make money because you need to live. But on the side, take time to pursue this. And I have full chills as I'm saying that. Take time to pursue this. You don't need to dive into it like full speed. Like, you don't need to quit your job and dive into it full speed, because this is going to take time to grow. So have fun with it. It's meant to be fun. You know, it's meant to be fun. Give it a journey. It's going to be a journey. Have fun on the journey, and watch 5 years from now, that's going to be your full-time thing, is the energy. If you really take the time to start now and slow and steady and take the pressure off of it, have your other job to make your money, but focus on this, knowing that this is what's going to build you the life that you desire down the line. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to leave the message there, you guys. I love you so much. You're meant to be freaking seen. You're meant to share your gifts. If this is for you, you have some sort of talent that's meant to be shared with a community. And I see you like having a following, or whatever it is that you want to say, whatever it is you want to call it. Okay, and it's like, and again, it's like there is room for you at the table. There's room for everybody at the table, because nobody can take your seat, because nobody is like you. Okay, I'm gonna leave the message there. I love you so much. Check out my other content. Okay, I have sit down videos. I've got a whole self love series. I post daily on Instagram and TikTok as well, so check me out over there. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Most of you guys are not subscribed to my channel. Like 80% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. Like, what are you doing? Join the fam. I want to have you here. I just want to give you like a hug. Okay, anyways, I love you all so much. And until next time, bye.